Hello vinyl community and anybody else watching this. I'm back again as promised with another video, and this time I just thought I'd do something I don't think I've ever seen anybody do in the VC, and that's a rare thing these days. Everybody's done everything. It's all retries. That doesn't make it uncool or anything, it just makes it a retry. But this is a Beatle video. By the way, before we start, hope everybody out there is doing well, hanging in there, doing what they do, you know, just being cool. Hope you're all well, seriously. This is a Beatle video. I don't think in the VC, there's a few people. Ron would be one. Deadwax 66 would be one. But you don't see that many 45's. Beatle Brad shows his 45's sometimes, and you know, I'm really happy about that. Me and Mr. May always show them once in a while. There's a few people, but I don't think they get enough love in the VC. And what really doesn't get love is reissues. After the early 70s, if not even before, I don't know the history of the label, and I really, the various labels, and I really should, but I don't. Capitol stopped producing the swirl and went to Apple, and eventually at some point everything went on to Apple. And after Apple there was the orange Capitol and the purple Capitol, and I might even be missing one in there. And oh, there's a blue oldies reissue label as well, somewhere in there. And there may have even been little rainbow labels, although I don't think I have any of those. But, and then a few singles got issued as well. So that's what I want to talk about today and show you some of what I have. Everything isn't together, so this isn't everything I have as far as a reissue single, but it's a lot of them. It's 75% probably, and I don't have a complete collection because I was never out to collect reissues. But when I was a kid and a young man, when I go to a record store and singles sometimes were on sale, especially, I would go through the Beatles and I would pick up the reissue singles. And then as singles started to die, I started doing it again where I saw them, because I'm like, these are going to be gone, and then where do you get them? And truth be told, I don't see very many singles in the wild, but when I do, I rarely see Beatle reissue singles in the wild. Doesn't mean they have any value. I don't know if any of these are worth anything, but you don't see them, and I just think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to give Beatle 45's some love, and not only regular 45's, all reissue 45's. So I've got a stack here. I'm going to go through them rather quickly. Most of them don't have picture sleeves or anything like that. So I'll just show you the labels. There's one or two little oddities in there, but most of them aren't that odd, but you just don't see them. And these are all US 45's. I may do some foreign reissues at some point, I don't know. But these are all US pressing 45's. And I've only got one of these, but I'm going to start with this. The rest of them are all Capitol legit. But Collectibles put out a whole series. Does anybody have any of these? This one's, I'm going to sit right down and write myself, or sit right down and cry over you, and roll over Beethoven. And this is like the Star Club recordings. And again, it's on the Collectibles label. Cool red, white, and blue label there. And I don't know how many there are, but they did the whole Star Club album. So have that, and that's how many there are. 15, 16, I don't know. And I could count them actually, because the other cool thing about these, besides they came in a picture sleeve, is they came with a little card that had the British flag on one side and a complete list of the 45's on the other. And they all came with this, which is cool. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there's 15. So they were kind of cool, and nobody talks about these, and you don't see them. People talk about the Decca ones once in a while, but you see one of these, pick them up. They sound actually pretty good for what they are. They're not bad at all. So there you go. Now the rest of these are going to be chronological up to a point. Once 1970 hits and new singles were released, I treat those separately. But here we go. So we're going to start out with, and I'll just hold, the sleeve might be upside down or whatever, but start out with I Want to Hold Your Hand on Apple. It got re-released on Apple with I Saw Her Standing There on the B-side. And like I said, you don't see these that much. You just see the original orange swirls. So, there you go, Hard Day's Night on Apple. I also have Can't Buy Me Love on Apple. Backed with You Can't Do That on Apple. And then, here's that other one I was talking about, the Starline series. Here's A Hard Day's Night on the Starline Blue Label series with I Should Have Known Better on the B-side. And these had their own different picture, not picture sleeve, but their own company sleeve, which is cool, as well as did Apple. But they didn't always come in it, but sometimes it did. And here we go, the purple label, And I Love Her, and If I Fell. Nice reissue on the purple label, and these did come in this silver capital sleeve, or a white sleeve sometimes. 8 days a week on Apple, along with I Don't Want to Spoil the Party on Apple. Then I also have on this Starline label 8 days a week, and I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. And most of these I bought new, and some of them I played maybe once or twice, so most of these are like pretty minty, which is nice. Beatles, Ticket to Ride on Apple. Backed with Yes It Is. Help on Apple. Backed with I'm Down. This one I didn't buy new, I can tell because I don't write on my 45's. This is an oddity, and I think they were all done this way. They reversed the labels. Got Yesterday, and it's on the B-side label, unless they for some reason wanted to make Act Naturally the single. But I don't think so. I think these just got printed reversed, but I think they all did. I don't think this is an oddity in that way. I think they're all, it could be, but I've always thought that they were all done that way. If anybody knows, let me know, because that's an interesting one. Nowhere Man on Apple. Backed with What Goes On. Paperback Writer on Apple. Backed, of course, with Rain on Apple. Strawberry Fields Forever on the Starline label. Of course, backed with Penny Lane on the Starline label, double A side. And here we go. I'm not sure we've gotten any of these yet. All You Need Is Love on the orange capital label and the capital sleeve. Backed with Baby You're a Rich Man on the capital label. And these came in this sleeve or a white sleeve. The sleeve mostly. Another one of those, Lady Madonna on the orange label. Backed with, of course, the Inner Light on the orange label. And we also have Lady Madonna on the purple label. Backed with the Inner Light on the purple label. Again, coming in the silver capital sleeve. And Hey Jude. Sometimes they came in the purple capital sleeve. Hey Jude, backed with Revolution. All of these are in the proper sleeves. The sleeves that they came in. And it's weird, but they didn't all come in the same sleeves. Get Back on the orange capital label. backed with Don't Let Me Down, orange capital label. And the last one of the regular issues before we get to the breakup of the Beatles that I have is Come Together and Something. Now, they may have had enough Let It Be's and Long and Winding Roads. I can't remember ever seeing reissues of those. Whether they did or not, I don't know. But I don't think I've ever seen one of this generation. We're talking here, this goes to the early 80s, something like that would be the Purples. And then they just stopped. Next one, now we're talking about singles that didn't exist till after the Beatles. Of course, Got to Get You Into My Life in a picture sleeve. And originally this was on the orange label. You could also find them on the purple label, and I think I have one on the purple label, and I think I just went through my 45's and passed it by without even looking at it. But yeah, and Helter Skelter, of course, on the other side. Which is interesting that that reissue got reissued. Strawberry Fields Forever, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, with a little help from, not Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, with a little help from my friends in A Day in the Life. Both sides of the picture sleeve are the same. I think this was on the purple. Yep. Capital purple label. Day in the Life. Again, everybody is so concentrated, and it's fine, I don't have anything against it, but everybody is so concentrated on getting original stuff, and sometimes I think reissues are cool. Obadi Obada in the picture sleeve, which of course just looked like the White Album picture sleeve. They are numbered, but they all have the same number. And this should be on the orange. I don't think this ever got reissued onto the purple, but I could be wrong. Obadi Obada and Julia, which is a song that I actually love more every time I hear it. It's a song I used to go, eh, and Julia has become one of my favorites on the White Album. Maybe my favorite John song on the White Album. Obadi Obada. A couple more here. I have a picture sleeve of it for this somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Beatle movie medley, of course this one got a custom label. And it came in a picture sleeve or in the purple capital sleeve. I'm Happy Just to Dance With You on the B side. And now we're down to, and I have more of these, there's somewhere. Purple capital label, colored vinyl. They all came in white sleeves for jukeboxes only. Here's Yesterday on pink. And Act Naturally, of course, on the B side. And again, these all came in just generic white sleeves for jukeboxes only, supposedly. Why do you need colored vinyl for jukeboxes? Magical Mystery Tour and The Fool on the Hill, single that never existed. I do like that they made up some singles, and they made up some cool ones, including, I don't think I have it in this pile to show you, but of all the Beatles singles, the one I thought should have been a single. Beatles songs that weren't singles that I thought should have been a single. It's All Too Much, backed with Only a Northern Song. That's a perfect single right there. I mean, this is the perfect idea for a single. It's not a perfect single, but, and it'll be right here if I, nope, I don't think I have it. I don't. But Here Comes the Sun, backed with Octopus's Garden, I think should have been a single. And Never Was Something, blue vinyl. That was actually Come Together. There's Something on translucent blue vinyl. Again, I have more of these. I probably have 10 more of them or more somewhere. And finally, Let It Be, backed with You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. All goes on the purple label. Came out about 93-ish. And And there you go. There's a look at an unloved little grouping of Beatles stuff. Reissue US 45's. I know imports are cool, I know originals are cool, but if you've got some reissue 45's, get them out and spin them. Show them some love. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to buy some records, you can find me on eBay. John Paul 5 is my handle on eBay. You can also check out my podcast, of course, the Snap, Crackle, and Pop Vinyl Hour. That's on Podomatic.com. It should be on most other podcasting forums as well. I just don't really go to other podcasting forums, so I don't know where it is. It's available on iTunes, I know that, for free. I'm sure it's on some streaming services. I don't know if I'm on Spotify. I might be. I should be. Doesn't mean I am. Anyway, check those things out. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Everybody doing streams. I'm enjoying the how to those. Everybody making videos. I'm enjoying those. I was in a stream the other night talking, and we were talking about comments and things, and a lot of us are subscribed to so many channels and try to watch as many of your videos as we can. Don't always have time to comment on them all, so I don't generally comment on your video unless I actually have something to say. Otherwise, I'll just give it a like and help your channel out that way, and go my merry way. Anyway, spread the love. Thank you all, and I'll catch you next time real soon with another video, because I do have one more idea anyway. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Beatle Reissue 45's. I'll catch you next time. Bye.